Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here not to talk about fintech today, but I'm here to talk about family values. Well, it's new concept. I would like to share it with you. I feel that we can set a family, and I feel that in this family you often may perceive KNF, Financial Supervision Authority, as a mother-in-law. And it is someone with whom you have to, let's say, have relation, someone you have to meet, but actually you don't want to. And something I would like to change is maybe the place where the FSA is, KNF, I mean KNF. I would be your elder brother, maybe, someone who supports you, someone who provides you with security, but someone with whom you have friendly and stable relationship. It's something of great importance to me to underline the fact that KNF would like to, as I mentioned before, be friend of fintech. We of course have to support financial sector. We're supervisory body, we're regulator, but would like to underline the fact that we're also here to help. Of course, financial innovation is something that we have to develop because on innovation, growth is based on innovation. So without thinking about innovation, we cannot think about growth. And without thinking about financial sector, we cannot think about economy itself. Because it's like the main part of every economy, I mean financial system. So financial innovation, innovative financial companies are of the main importance to the growth of economy, from my perspective. So, as a regulator, of course, I could tell you a lot about PSD2, about GDPR, about blockchain, about telemetry, about payment systems, about robo-advisors. All things we have in mind when we're going to work every day at KNF. But I would like to underline the fact today that we're trying to set new kind of relation with you, with fintech scene in Poland and with fintech scene in a region. So something what is the most important from our perspective is credibility of the financial sector. It's the stability of the financial sector. So when we speak about fintech at KNF, we use term secure fintech. Secure fintech is something which what is our priority. We would like to on one hand, we would like to support development of innovative companies, and on the other hand, we would like to provide safety solutions. We would like to have secure fintech in Poland. And what we've done, we set special task force for financial innovation in Poland. This journey started in January 2017. Together with Ministry of Development and Ministry of Finance, we decided to examine what are the barriers of development of fintech industry in Poland. And after 10 months, of course, and a lot of meetings with another institutions, with another supervisors, with another regulators, with, of course, companies from the market, we draw a list of 100 barriers. And something we've already done is that we have started to remove those barriers one by one. Actually, while we were writing those, we have been writing this report. So some of those barriers were removed, and some of them are waiting to be removed in legislative process and in regulatory, let's say, in this during our regulatory work. So it's our main, let's say, I would say, point of interest to reduce number of barriers and to be more supportive to fintech sector in Poland. We're open for dialogue. We set special unit dedicated to fintech sector, and it was the first, let's say, the first point of this journey. Another one was it was creation of new website dedicated only to fintech scene. So on this website you can find all information that is connected with regulatory and or supervisory and practices. You have questions and answers. You have all information connected with licensing process. So it's the first step of, let's say, communication with the fintech sector. Something what is also of great importance is the fact that we created innovation hub. This innovation hub is, let's say, another step that makes us closer to regulatory sandbox. I think that in not distant future, we will be able to create regulatory sandbox in Poland. But right now, we've created innovation hub. It's special training, education procedure. We were able to communicate directly in KNF with all the companies that are interested in applying for Polish license and answer all their questions, support them while applying for license or asking about, let's say, future possibilities of development in Poland. So I can promise you that our next, let's say, step forward will be regulatory sandbox. What is also important from my perspective, it's cooperation with other supervisory bodies all over the world. Last month, we signed an agreement on fintech with a monetary authority of Singapore. We're going to sign other similar agreements with other regulatory authorities in Europe and in Asia in coming year. What's all about this agreement? In this agreement, we decided to share our experience, to examine both markets together, to help all the companies that would like to, let's say, apply for license in Singapore or in Poland, to help them develop their to help them, let's say, apply for license, to help them research how the market works in Singapore or in Poland. We're among dozen of, let's say, regulatory bodies in the world that have this relation with global leader, because we may say that Singapore MAS is one of the, and Singapore itself is one of the global leaders in terms of fintech. So next we're going to have similar MOUs, Memorandum of Understanding, agreements with other, let's say, most important regional or global centers for fintech, and we're planning to do this next year. Something, well, it's not the last one. Something which is of the great importance, and this report and this special task force have shown that, is the fact that the main problem you see as a fintech scene in Poland is the problem with regulation. I'm a great fan of market itself, so I think that it is market that can solve many problems you guys have and we have as a regulatory and supervisory body. We would like to provide you with certainty. We would like to, let's say, remove this gold plating over regulations, over this gold plating that was created when we were implementing European regulations. We would like to provide you with stable and certain regulatory framework. It's something which is of the great importance to us, and I can promise you that we'll do everything we can to deliver this, let's say, conducive regulation to you. It's something that is crucial for doing business, and we, of course, understand it. So, something I would like to tell you is the fact that we're changing. My journey with KNF started a year ago, and I hope that in next 4 or 5 years, of course, Polish fintech scene will be completely revamped, will be changed, will be more mature. I hope that those won't be only banks that are active here. Those won't be only, let's say, big cats, big fat cats, as it is often mentioned in Davos, for example. But I hope that those will be startups that will be well capitalized, better capitalized than they are right now. I hope that there will be more room for fintechs in not only banking sector, but also but also in capital market, in terms of insurance companies, that all supervisory, let's say, sectors or supervisory institutions that supervise all sectors of financial market will have to deal with, let's say, innovative companies that will build our position as a regional leader. And I hope that next year and year after year there will be more to, let's say, to be proud of. And I hope, once again, I would like to tell that that I hope that we'll set a family, that we'll set good relation, and that relation will be long-lasting, will be based on mutual trust, on security and support. Thank you very much.